Welcome back. We are here again for another week of our video blog series. Again, we are covering corporate citizenship this week. My name is Derek Thompson, founder of TNT Creative Group. This week we have another amazing guest, Miss Jacqui Pomades-Moody from TNT Creative Group. How are you?
Great, thank you.
All right. So let's start off. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your role with TNT Creative Group? Then I know we're going to talk about schools and how to get more involved, but tell everybody who you are, those that don't know who Jacqui is.
Okay, well, I'm the Chief of Staff and Community Outreach Director. I kind of, not only from the project management and strategic planning for the organization, but I also help with our community outreach initiatives, what we can do, and our commitment to the community, and to make sure we are involved.
Okay, great. Well, thank you for introducing yourself, and let's go right into how companies can get involved with their schools. That's something that we're involved with. We're involved with Smith Elementary and Roseville High School and some other schools, and I know a lot of companies want to help their local schools. What from your experience, and I know you've been a PTA president, so you've been involved in the school, and also from our side, from a corporate standpoint, what are some of the most impactful ways that companies can help their local schools?
Well, first I would say just simply get involved and commit time. That is of the essence. And if an organization can do that, they can do something as simple as maybe once a week coming out and supporting a given classroom. And that extra set of hands is very helpful for the educators in our school district from every level, from the elementary, middle, and high school. They can also support fundraisers, either be an actual sponsor or just support any given fundraiser that's taking place at the school and within that school community. And funding is really critical to the schools. It provides from the very basic supplies or the educational trips for the students from any given to support an actual unit that their area study.
Okay. So those are great, impactful ways, areas that schools really have a big need of help in. If I'm a company and I say, hey, you know what, I really want to get involved with my local school system, what's the first thing that I should do as a company once I kind of have that initiative?
Well, reach out to the school. One thing you can do is just take a peek at their website. Mm-hmm. If you take a look at their website, you can find out who the PTA is, who the players are there, the president, the vice president, or any of the membership court. Reach out to them and say, hey, I want to help out. Let me know what I can do. Also, contact the principal of the school. You have the principal and the vice principal. Reach out to them and let them know that you're there and you want to help. Another great thing is call and ask for a tour so you can see firsthand what it is. If you walk around the school, you can get that look and feel of what the school is about. We all know it's an educational institution, but you can really see who the students are, as well as the educators, and kind of get a little insight.
So Jacqui, there are a lot of nuances to working with schools. There's many pieces of information that schools may not schools, companies may not be aware of when working with schools. Can you elaborate on some of those things to help businesses prepare as they're going to potentially work with a school in their community?
Well, again, I would say commit. You say you're going to do it, commit. Partner up with the PTA at the school. That is very critical because they can truly help you navigate the process. The other is that if, depending on your role, you can actually be a supporter of the school, so you get involved with the community of schools, which allows you to possibly you want to have a club after school, and that will allow you to get in the school and actually identify with the given school that you want to support. And it also gives you access to the school resources, meaning the facilities specifically, but also that will give you a heads up in a process of having that security clearance. It is critical to go through the security clearance of every school before you walk in the door.
Yeah, they definitely have to check you out and make sure that everything is okay there for the protection of the students and the community. So that's right. Definitely important. And then the PTA, the student PTAs are so important, so vital, and I know they need a lot of help, most of them. So I know they're a great resource for
Right, and
schools.
the
Yeah.
parent teacher associations for all the schools really are there to advocate for the students, parents, and the educators at every given school.
So besides the PTA, are there any other groups or organizations or affiliations with the school that companies can team up with?
Absolutely. Many schools have a business alliance, so a company can tap into that, and they have the ear of the principal and a lot of the resource teachers at the school. Some may not call it a business alliance, but they'll call it as an advisory committee or advisory board. And if a school doesn't have it and you really want to get involved, create one and let the principal know and the teachers there, I'm here to help and support you. I'll give a prime example with T&T. As you're aware, we're very passionate. That's something we
Yes.
do. We are committed to the community and we're active participants. And one thing, our partnerships with a school, for instance, a Roseville High School, we support the autism class. Resources, unfortunately, are very limited,
Yes.
but our goal is to help. So we do fun events such as the Bowl-a-thon, which is upcoming in May.
Yes.
And
yes.
we, all the proceeds that we gain from that particular bowl-a-thon goes directly to the classroom to help them with technology, iPads for the classroom, which is much needed and very intuitive for the autistic children in the class, as well as it provides life skills trips, field trips, and resources for those students in the classroom. So that is just one area that we support our school communities.
I'm so proud of those programs, the Autism Bowl-a-thon and the Twins in Technology. They're really having an impact with the autism class, with their budget continuing to get cut. And, not only is the budget getting cut, but they're getting more put on them. The class size is growing, the demands are growing, and it just doesn't match. So I'm happy that we're able to come in and help make a difference there. And there's so many more classes like that, so many more schools like that. So if you're a company out there and you want to get involved and help make the schools better, because this is affecting our community, this is affecting our workforce, this is affecting the world we live in. So it all starts with education and education at the elementary school level and beyond. So we encourage you and challenge you to get more involved, either to start something, reach out to your local school, or reach out to us. We can certainly use the help to do more in the community. Just visit our site, ttcreativegroup.com, and send us a message. We'll be more than happy to align with you and help make our community a better place. So thank you so much, Jacqui, for visiting us, and thank you for all that you do for TNT and for the community. We are all very appreciative of that. So
Thank you.
all right. Well, that concludes this week. We will be back next week with our Vice President, Mr. Michael Sims, and he's going to enlighten you on how to go about starting your own initiative. If there's something that you're passionate about and you want to get that out there, he's going to provide you with tips on how to start that the right way. So Derek Thompson, Jacqui Pomades-Moody signing off. We'll see you next week.